Welcome back to the program, everyone. We hope you enjoyed that. That was the academic basketball camp that was sponsored by Pritchard & Associates that we promised you. But right now, what we have for you is a Future Artist, a You Are a Future Artist segment. And we've been joined by our young artist, Jose, and his father. Jose. So welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome. Congratulations on being our Upper Room Future Artist for this month.
Thank you for having me.
Proud to have you.
Between segments at home, you've been launching, you may have seen like a graphic of Spider-Man, and that graphic was actually drawn by Jose.
Yes.
So we want to, I'm going to take the color one, okay? I'm just going to slide this out, and then I'll hold it here for a while, and then we can probably maybe, oh, should I do it this way? All right. And then Keisha can get a shot of that for us. So Jose, while we're getting a shot of this, tell us how long you've been drawing.
There it is.
I've actually been drawing for 13 years now.
Okay, really, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Okay.
Since 3 years old.
And how'd you get interested?
I don't really know. I think it just came up. I showed my mom a drawing, and then she was amazed, and then it just went off from there.
Can I show them the Spawn one?
Yeah.
And while she's getting that, let me tell you this. Not only was your mom amazed when she saw how you could draw, I am amazed. I was amazed then, and I'm still amazed because, I was looking at your work, and you know something very important, Jose, and Jose, some know him as Junior. But listen, something very important that a lot of people forget to do is date their work. And you not only will put a date, you put the age you were.
Yes, it did.
Shauna, if you look at Jose's work, you'll see 13 and a half.
Age 14 right there.
This is important because it tells me that Jose has the confidence to know that he's going to keep getting better. So he's documented. Hey, y'all, look, this is where I was when I was 13. Look at where I am now that I'm 16. Mm-hmm. And what I like about what Jose does is he continues to draw. Tell him about how this came about, Jose. I mean, sure, your mom recognized that you could draw, but once that recognition was there, how much time do you spend practicing?
Every chance I could during my childhood. I always used to beg my mom to draw. Actually, she would try to give me a coloring book.
Right.
And I just wanted to draw all the time, and then constantly got better.
Okay, because you knew that you could create your own coloring book.
Mm-hmm.
And I challenged Jose because I gave him an anatomy book, and that's one of the things that I found helpful to me. But seeing his work today, I see why he didn't have to have that anatomy book too long, because I mean he was already advanced beyond what was in it. So they seen the Spider-Man pictures and things like that. What other kind of drawings do you do? Because I saw some graffiti kind of stuff.
Yeah,
we showed that one.
Words. Sometimes do people as well, and that's all I'm really good at.
But
there's that picture of your dog. That's too faint for me to show, but it's it's very loving.
Well, as an artist, one thing I appreciate is how people use color. And I can look at your artwork, Jose, and I can tell that you pay a lot of attention to color. Do you have a preference between black and white and color? Or?
Actually, with color, I try not to put colors together that look the same, like red and pink. That would look the same. It wouldn't come up in the picture.
Right.
And I guess with colors, like in the graffiti drawings that are in here, I put different colors together that complement each other.
Right.
And that's it. Just did it all over.
Now you said different colors that complement each other. Have you studied anything in school to learn about that?
No.
You just what looks like it complements, because I did horrible in my art classes, and they gave us this wheel. They're like, well, this complements that and that, and I'm like, well, they don't look good to me. So
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about, and he said something. Jose said something that was important for me. I went against all practical advice. I was told don't draw with a ballpoint pen, and you know what that made me want to do?
Draw with a ballpoint pen.
Exactly, and that worked out for me. Because ballpoint pens, they're hard to control. You know, you might get a blotch. But my mentor, one of several, but my main mentor, Mr. Wells, told me that life is like drawing in ink. They have something very much in common. You may make a mistake in both things, but with ink and with life, you have to work it in. You can't erase it. You know what I mean? So that's how I practiced. I like to work in ink because I'll just keep it rolling. I'm seeing what? What are your mediums what kind of tools do you use to make your drawings? Markers or?
I rely on Sharpie markers a lot.
Sharpie.
And then just mechanical pencils, colored pencils.
Yeah,
simple
you
things.
mentioned mechanical pencil, man. The richness of his shadows. I don't know how he's getting that with I want to see this mechanical pencil. I got to find out. I need one of those.
Should that be not possible, or?
Well, the way he does it is very difficult to do. Normally, somebody goes to a special number pencil to get as dark as Jose can get with a mechanical pencil. That's pretty much unheard of.
Well, the other thing that I think is fascinating is that, like the Spawn picture, when I asked you how long it took to draw it, I expected you to say like a week. I really did, because of the detail, you know. And he goes 2, and I'm like, oh wow, 2 days. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Hours.
Yeah.
So it's just. Tell me what it's like when you're in the process of creating that.
I'm really set on making the picture, so I could be at the table for hours drawing and just not stop, I guess.
Yeah.
Get into detail as much as I can. And
He's an artist,
As a parent, how do you support and encourage him?
giving us that signal too.
I try to find as much art to show him. You know, I try to find, like, I went to Mike because I knew Mike was an artist. And I told Mike, look, what do I need to get to keep, you know, encouraging on drawing and stuff like that. But he's unique. His talent is nothing. It's so advanced. There's nothing I could teach him or find out there that he could actually look and say, oh, I want to do this.
Well, we do have to wrap up, but I was telling you guys, and some of our viewers may remember, we've had comic book artists and authors on the program before. So with your permission as his father, I'd like to maybe get Jose in touch with them, just as a mentor, you know. I mean, Steve has teams, but...
And we also want you to know that we will be presenting you with certificates for You Are Future Artists. You'll get those tonight before you leave, okay? Okay. All right. Well, thank you
Thank
for
you
coming,
for having
Jose.
us. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming, Jose.
It was very nice meeting you. Thank you for sharing your work with us.
And stay tuned to In the Upper Room. I mean, from In the Upper Room. Stay tuned for the Congo Hour.
It was great having you guys see our program. Thank you for sharing with us. Good night.